Hello, Vivian. Hello, Tom.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Vivian. I'm 9 years old. Yeah. And
What is your hobby?
my hobby is
Drawing.
drawing and swim.
That's it.
Yes.
How many people are there in your family?
5 people. There are 5 people in my family.
Okay, good. What about you, Tom?
I'm 8 years old. My family has 4 people. My hobby is play video game and watching TV.
And watching TV. Alright, good. Now, let's talk about the topic that we have learned in level 3. Among these 9 topics, what is your favorite one?
I like unit 4.
You like
Amazing animals.
Amazing animal. You like unit 4. What about you, Tom?
I like unit 4 too.
Okay, so let's ask you about unit 4. Can you name some animals that live in the desert?
Lizard.
Can you say the whole sentence, please?
Lizard live in the desert.
In the desert.
Snake live in the desert too.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Yes.
Is there anything special, amazing about those animals that live in the desert?
No.
Nothing?
Yes.
How is the weather? What is the weather like in the desert?
Me.
Yes?
The weather in the desert is so hot.
It is so hot and
Sunny.
sunny. And
And at night it is cold.
okay. So how can the animals live there? It is so cold, so hot, so dry. How can the animals live there? Can we live in the desert? If we don't have a house, do you think we can live in a desert?
Not sure.
Not sure. So how can these animals live in the desert then? Do they need to drink a lot of water?
No.
No, the animals do not need to drink a lot of water. They have thick skin, so they will not be burned or to get too hot by the sun, right? Now, what about the animals that live in the forest? Can you tell me the name of the animals that live in the forest?
Parrot.
Bill? Sorry, Tom.
Toucan.
Toucan. Okay, toucan.
Parrot.
Parrot that live in the forest.
Yes.
Anything else?
Bear.
Bears, okay.
Snake, I think.
Snake. Now, can you name some animals that use camouflage? Do you know camouflage?
Yes.
Yeah?
Polar bear.
Polar bear, okay. Can you tell me more about that? How can they use camouflage?
Polar bear is white the most in the body. They can camouflage in the snow. Sometimes they need to hide the paw and the eyes.
So they are white and they live in a very cold place where has lots of ice, and that's why they can camouflage. All right, good. Vivian, can you name some animals that use camouflage?
Starfish.
Starfish, okay. How can they use camouflage?
They use camouflage to live in sea.
Live in the sea. What color is a starfish?
Stonefish.
Huh?
Stonefish.
Stonefish? Not starfish?
Stone.
You mean starfish? Or stonefish?
Stone.
Stonefish, okay? So how can they use a camouflage?
They can use a camouflage.
Why do we call it stonefish?
Because stonefish is just like a rock.
So they can hide from other animals, right? They look like a rock. The
Yes.
other animals would think, oh, that's a rock. So they will not eat him.
Then a stonefish
So that's
stick.
how-
Stick this animal. This animal.
And so they will not stick this animal. Or do you know the stick insect? Like a bug, but it looks like a stick. Yeah? It looks like a stick and they put it down on the ground. Nobody would think that it is an animal. People would think that the stick, you use a camouflage because it can look like a stick so no one can see. The other animals cannot eat them. Alright? So, next questions. What do you like on pizzas?
I like cheese on pizza.
Cheese on pizza. Anything else?
And sausage
Sausage. I like sausage on.
on pizza.
And what do you like on sandwiches, Tom?
I like meat. I like meat
Meat in.
and mustard and lettuce in the sandwich.
Okay. Now, we are talking about Unit 7, okay? What do you do to help your parents, Tom?
I vacuum the house to help my parents.
Anything else?
I wash the dishes and I wash the clothes.
Wash the clothes, wash the dishes to help your parents. That's good. Vivian, what can you do to help your parents?
I help my mom fix. I help my mom make the dinner. I help my mom cook rice, cook sometimes meat. And I help my father wash the clothes.
Okay, that's good. I have a different questions for you now. Which food do we get vitamin C from? Do you know which food that we can get vitamin C from?
Eggs.
Eggs. You can get vitamin C from eggs. Okay. Milk? Maybe a little bit, but most of all, vitamin C we can get from fruit or vegetable that are sour. Sour like lemons. Anything else? Watermelon? A little bit, but watermelon is mostly sweet, not sour. Orange. Grapefruit. Strawberries. Blueberries. Anything else that are sour? Mangoes, a little bit sometimes. Okay, what about vitamin A? Which fruit do we
Fish.
get vitamin A's from? Fish?
Carrot.
Okay, carrot, exactly. The fruit or the vegetable that has the color
Orange.
We usually have vitamin A.
Orange and
Do you know how can vitamin A help your body? Yes?
Your eyes good.
It's good for your eyes, okay? Help you see better. That is how vitamin A help your body. What about vitamin C? How can it help your body?
It helps your body. It makes your bones stronger, your teeth stronger, and
That's right. Okay. Help us grow stronger. Help us be more healthy. Avoid from getting sickness. Okay. Now, what activities are good for your body?
I can run
Mm-hmm.
Do some exercise.
and do some exercise.
Do some exercise. What else? Get enough sleep. Okay. Anything else?
Eat enough breakfast.
Eat healthy food.
Eat healthy food. Eat breakfast, lunch and dinner. Drink enough water. Okay. What can we do to burn calories?
We do some activities to burn calories.
We do activities like playing sports.
And keep to fit.
Keep fit.
Keep
Okay.
fit.
Very good. Now, what activities what activities do you do inside and which do you do outside? Vivian?
I think Tom first.
Okay, Tom. What activities do you do inside and outside?
We brush my teeth inside.
Okay, you can brush your teeth inside.
We can do homework inside the house.
Okay.
We can eat breakfast outside or inside.
Yes, sometimes we can eat breakfast outside. Good.
We can get dressed in the house.
Okay. What about you, Vivian?
We can play soccer outside. We can play video game inside. And we can wake up inside too.
Okay. Now, I will give you this card and you need to think about the questions that is written here and tell me at the end. Describe your favorite animals and talk about an awesome school trip. I will give you 1 minute to think about your answers and then you can tell me. Go.
Have fun.
I want to go to the aquarium in school trip. I can watch some fish and something in the aquarium. I learn about something under the sea. I think this trip is awesome because it helped me learn about many things.
Is there anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. Who do you want to go on the school trip with?
I want to go to the school trip with my friend and teacher.
Why?
Because this is my school trip.
Because it's a school trip. But what's fun about going on a school trip with friends and teachers?
I can talk, I can play with my friend.
Okay, that's good. And Vivian, your turn.
What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is rabbit. What does it look like? It looks like a small baby and she has white fur. What does it eat? She eats carrot, sometimes eat meat and drink milk. Why do you like this animal? Because rabbit is so cute and runs so fast and kind.
Do you want to have a rabbit as pet?
Yes, I want.
to.
Yes, I want to rabbit. Have a rabbit and husband.
Okay, good. We'll think about this question then. Tom, Don. Go.
The job. What is the job? The job is fashion designer. What does a people with this job do? People design some clothes to people wears. They draw some picture about clothes and give it to the
Models.
this idea to the people who make the clothes.
Okay. The tailors. Okay.
Why do you think this job is creative? I think this job is creative because it's make the fashion designer can add some more idea to make the fashion. I don't like this job when I grow up because I need to think a lot.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Vivian, talk about yours.
What is the name of the city? The city name Hanoi. What does the city look like? City look like Hanoi is big one in Vietnam. And what fun place are they in the city? I fun place are they in the city in Hanoi is has so many playgrounds to the children play with. Me and I can eat so many good food in Hanoi. What do you like most about the city? I love Hanoi because Hanoi is my little town I live in.
It's the hometown that I live in. Okay, that's it.
Yes.
All right, thank you. That's it for the interview. Good job, Tom. Good job, Vivian. Let's say goodbye.
Bye everyone.